my kitchen. I took and delivered my rhubarb, the plants that I had outside, to a family member and got a bunch of rhubarb for my plants that they'd been growing of mine that they had put in the ground last year. And I brought them home, and then the rhubarb fairy, a friend of mine who has rhubarb plants themselves, showed up and brought me a bunch of rhubarb. Now, the camera is not doing this bowl justice. This is a huge bowl. I weighed it. There is 12 pounds. 12 pounds of sliced rhubarb in this bowl. This is one of those giant, huge, I mean, look how big that bowl is. It's huge. Anyways, so there's 12 pounds of rhubarb in here, and I put 6 cups of sugar on top of it, because most of this is just going to be plain rhubarb jam. And I'm going to take you along on how I make plain rhubarb jam, and then anything else that I may be making out of it. Alright guys, stick around and let's see what kind of fun we can have with this. Alright guys, here we go. So I took 6 cups of that rhubarb and the liquid out of that big 12-pound bowl. So in here I've got 6 cups of it, and there was juice, of course, that came with it, so that's sugary juice. So I only added 1 cup of sugar. I let the rhubarb sit for about an hour after it had been sliced and had all the sugar on it. It creates, as you can see, its own liquid. So when I scooped it out, the liquid that I scooped out was part of the measuring. There is only 6 cups. You always want to remember that you only ever have 6 cups. Alright, 6 cups of rhubarb with the sugar on it. If all you have is just rhubarb and you're starting from just 6 cups of diced rhubarb, add 3 to 4 cups of sugar. It's all up to you. It depends upon how sweet you like it. Then I add 1/3 of a cup of lemon juice. And then I have apple pectin, one of my 8-ounce jars, and I just add that. And then I stir it all up. And I turn on my burner and I answer my phone. We will be back. Alright guys, we're back. As I said, okay. We have the rhubarb, we have the apple pectin, we have the lemon juice, and we have the sugar. Now, the lemon juice and the apple pectin don't ever count towards the liquid amount. It's only the fruit. I mean, it doesn't count towards the 6 cup amount. Only the rhubarb and the juice that was in the rhubarb count towards the 6 cups. And then I turn it on medium, because you don't want to burn it when it boils. It can so easily burn. So you want to keep your, especially when you're using all natural pectin, it doesn't work the same way that the store-bought pectin is. So we don't want to have a hard, heavy boil. And in this batch, I'm going very heavy. It was mostly rhubarb, only a little bit of rhubarb juice. I want lots and lots of rhubarb in this batch. My husband and my son and my daughter love big, thick chunks of rhubarb, the sour rhubarb, and with the sweet liquid of the jam. They love that. So that's what we're doing here. We're just gonna let it start boiling. Rhubarb jams and jellies, especially rhubarb jam like this, takes approximately 35 to 55 minutes to boil down into a jam. It all depends upon how the rhubarb feels that day, honestly. Especially when it comes to all natural, it all depends upon how the fruit feels that day. Alright guys, we're going to let this keep boiling, and I'll bring you back when we get to an important stage to talk about. Alright guys, we have been boiling for 20 minutes. It's far, far from done. It's probably got about another 15 to 20 minutes to go. As you can see, it's still very, Very liquidy. Anyways, I wanted to show you because as you can see, the rhubarb is starting to break down. It'll turn in, and it's starting to get translucent. It will turn into just a really thick bunch of broken down. I mean, you won't have a single piece. Well, you might have one or two pieces that are semi-formed, but for the most part, your rhubarb won't look like rhubarb by the time it's done. It will come apart and fall apart and break down, and that is what we want. We want to do it slowly on a low heat and not on a high heat. All jams and jellies are susceptible to burning, rhubarb especially. So, we're just going to keep stirring it every 45 seconds to a minute and keep boiling it and let it go. We'll be back, guys. Alright guys, there it is. I can tell you it's done just by looking at it. As you can see, there's like no or little to no rhubarb chunks left. And it's just turned into like a really thick butter. When it's just the rhubarb that you're boiling down, it turns into something similar to like an apple butter or a peach butter. And it gets super thick and slides. Let's see here. See how it slides off the spoon? Yeah, it's perfect. Now all we're going to do is turn it off, leave it for 10 minutes, and then put it in jars. We'll be back, you guys. There we have it. We got 2 pints and part of a little one. So that's 6 cups of plain rhubarb with just sugar. And then the pectin and the lemon juice got us 4 1/4 cup of rhubarb jam. This is going to be so wonderful and so nice. I'm going to let it sit for a few minutes, and then I will clean the tops and put clean sterile lids on it, and I will process these for 25 minutes and put them on my shelf. Adding more to my project pantry. I still haven't stopped my project pantry. My goal is to try and get as close to double of what I had when I started. And I'm definitely getting there, guys. Plus, I'm also doing ones for sale. Alright. As far as processing goes, I have a video on how to water bath can and how to process. Since it is rhubarb, I will be processing it for 25 minutes. My video will show you how to know what water bath canning is and how to process and what actual processing time is and what it all looks like in the water bath canner. So you can find that video. I'll try to leave a link in a pinned comment. If not, it's in my canning video playlist, and it's how to water bath can. And I will process these for 25 minutes. Alright guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below letting me know what other kinds of things you'd like to see me do. I have more of that 12 pounds of rhubarb left, so I'm going to be making another type of jam here in a minute. For you, it'll be a whole new video. And we'll see you guys later. And remember, stay positive. Bye. Dude says stay positive. Bye, guys.